What do you really see? When you look at your life, when you look at the world, do you have a narrow focus? In other words, if all I see right now is the blue in my shirt, what am I missing? What am I not seeing? Because where we put our focus, what we put our attention on, becomes our experience because it's all that we see. And yet, there's a full spectrum of life out there. And until we open our focus to be able to see it, to be the observer, not the attached mind. The attached mind is that mind which has preconceived ideas of how things should be, what they should look like, and it's based off whatever the preferences are that we have in our mind that were either consciously chosen or unconsciously we've adopted because we see it in society all around us, and we limit our experience. It's like we're missing the vast majority of life. If you have a partner, a parent, a son, a child, a daughter, whatever, and they do something and all you focus on is that one single thing that they've done, you're missing the millions of other things that they've done. And by doing that, you've taken yourself out of the state of the observer. And the state of the observer is that which is the witness. The witness sees all. It doesn't see part of it. The ego is what narrows our focus. You see, to the witness, there's no right or wrong. There's no judgment because the witness lives in love, full acceptance. Love is the awareness and acceptance of your wholeness, and then the awareness, acceptance of others' wholeness, and then the awareness and acceptance of life. But if we don't embrace the possibility of seeing beyond the illusion of a predetermined view of life, people say, well, I'm destined for this. That's because their mind is only focused on that. They don't see anything else. Now, that's not good or bad. Having a focus on a desired result and keeping that focus there will create it. But are you conscious that you're focusing that way? Or is it unconscious and you're really not seeing everything else? There are lots of ideas on meditation. I've chosen a certain way and I focus on that. I'm aware that there are others, but I'm choosing the one I'm using at this time because for me, my focus, my viewpoint is that it is best serving me in this time. And what I've noticed is that things change. And the other thing I've noticed is life is a circle. What I did before, I left, and sometimes I come back to it because it works again. Don't rule out any possibility in your life because it may be there to cause you to have a greater experience of life. And I believe the purpose of my life and everyone's life is to continue to create a greater and greater and greater experience. And the only way we do that is to expand from a narrow view to a wider view. And then if there's a specific thing, we laser in our focus. But we realize and know that we're lasering it in. We know that we're not looking at other aspects of it. But the true master sees it all. no matter what. Sees the yin and the yang, the black and the white, the hot and the cold, the happy and the sorrow. It sees it all. Because no matter what the event, for example, California is getting a ton of rain. Ton of rain. A lot of people are seeing it very disastrous. Other people are seeing, oh my God, the aquifers are being filled. Oh my God, we're not going to have a water shortage. Oh my God, it's going to help nourish our crops. There's both sides. There's creation and destruction. That's why I love the aspect of Hinduism when they talk about Shiva. Shiva is an aspect of God. It's not an individual God. It's an aspect of God, and it's the destroyer. And you say, well, why is that a great thing? Well, the destroyer gets rid of the illusion so that you can create a new. You have to let go of something to embrace something new. That's the aspect of Shiva. I like to look at it as this way with my mantra, this too shall pass. And when I say this too shall pass, everything shall pass. The only thing that I believe doesn't pass is my ability to be aware. As long as I've been alive, I know that awareness has been with me. It may be unconscious. It may not be as open as I would like, but I know that my awareness has always been with me. Even as a little guy, I remember really clearly. So for me, that's the constant. Now, the level of awareness, whether I want to say it or not, I'm the one who chooses, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. I've given you a lot to think about today, and that's my goal. As you look at life, realize it's your focus creating it. Can you open your focus wider and see whatever it is from a bigger, broader, more enhanced perspective? With that, everyone, make it a great day, simply because you can. Until tomorrow, much love and aloha.